Also in our news and new at 10 tonight.
This is the culmination of like 30 to 40 years of changes in the industry. This is not something that just happened overnight. We just have far fewer journalists that are doing the job than when they were 10 years ago.
And we told you last week here on our news about the Springfield News-Leader's decision to form a union after the merger of its parent company, Gannett, with Gatehouse Media. Well, now employees part of that union are letting us know why they opted to form it. Color 10's Madison Heaver now here to break down their concerns. What'd they tell you about this, Madison?
Yeah, David, I talked with Steve Pokin. He's a columnist over at the Springfield News-Leader. He says their main concern is that they want to have more of a say in how layoffs are conducted.
We have been decimated over the years.
The newsroom at the Springfield News-Leader announced Monday it would be forming a union in response to the recent merger between Gannett, the paper's owner, and Gatehouse Media.
We want to have more of a voice in terms of when there are layoffs, can we do it in a more humane way? What happens now is you can be at the News-Leader for 20 to 30 years, and you get a call or a tap on the shoulder to go see Human Resources, and later in the day, you pack up your belongings and leave.
Pokin says while employee numbers have gone down over the past 33 years, they've dropped even more in the last 20 years.
In 1987, there were 87 full-time people in the newsroom. In 2004, there were 68. Today, there are 17. Our concern is no union can prevent a company or an owner from reductions in staff.
But Communication Department Chair at Drury University, Jonathan Groves, says as a company, Gannett is still worried about making money.
You're driven by quantitative metrics. You're driven by the bottom line. And so you are probably driven by short-term decision-making because you are a publicly traded company. Large corporations are beholden to shareholders and they have to fulfill economic requirements as a result of being market-driven.
We're in business to make money, but business decisions can and should occasionally be ethical decisions as well.
But what happens to news coverage when the amount of journalists start to decline at a media outlet because of cost cutting?
You have shareholders to report to, you have to make money. But what does that mean for the journalism? It means the journalism is going to take a back seat to the profit imperative.
The breadth of coverage would certainly be diminished.
I did reach out to Gannett for comment on the union, but haven't heard anything back from the company. Also, we do want to mention, to fully disclose that we here at Color 10 do have a content sharing agreement with the Springfield News-Leader, and that Pokin does appear once a week on our Daybreak show.